Okay, I think I'm streaming right now, so... Yeah, it's been a while, people, since I streamed. A long time. Well, I wouldn't say it. Yeah, it has been a while. Because it's not a long time. But I wouldn't say it's like 2 months since I didn't actually do anything. Let's see if I'm actually streaming. Now, this is just a test stream. So I can see if I can actually stream. And I've been busy the past few days, weeks because of work. Yeah, I'm working. Wait, I sound weird. Hey there, Sil, how you doing? Oh, did not want to do that. If you hear any noise in the background, I'm also eating lunch, so, yeah. Yeah, this is also an unannounced stream, so, yeah. I do not want that popping up on my phone. So what have you been up to, Sil, while I've been working and acting dead? Actually, technically I should go to 6-1 just because I want to farm for the purple stuff too. But there's an event going on, so you want to make sure you actually run this event because, yeah, free stuff. Alice is, why am I streaming while I'm at school? Well, I was making sure that, I can stream properly, and I think it's working. I'm worried about tonight though because there's thunderstorms. So, yeah. Why are you both mad? Okay, I can understand why Alice is mad. I don't know why Solo's mad. Why are you mad, Solo? To be perfectly honest with you guys, oh god, I'm addicted to AzurLane. This is like a really fun game. As you know, it's not fun. It's just the fact that you can interact with your waifus has my attention. Especially because I can rename them if I marry them. And then Solstice wasted everything on Dokkan Battle. What do you mean by everything? As in in-game resources or like a bunch of spending money? Okay, so this is I'm going to my math class. That's 1 hour and 30 minutes long. Bye-bye. Okay. I'll try to stream again later. This is just a quick stream while I'm eating dinner. I mean, lunch, excuse me, not dinner. Because apparently I was supposed to work today, but there's thunderstorms tonight, so I might stream tonight. Depends on how well my quality is, so yeah. God damn it, Alice, I am not gonna... And then Soul says everything. Can you go into a bit more details by everything? My next question is, was it worth it? Was it worth it, Soul, to risk everything? So says hell no. I'm guessing whatever you did, you didn't get whatever item or whatever character you were trying to pull. And you wasted everything. Damn. How many dragon stones do you need to actually summon someone? Is it like 10? Because if it's like 10, then... Damn. RNG. Then again, I'm not having good luck in this game right now. Okay, so 50. So you can pull like, what, 6 times? And you need... Who were you trying to get? Because like, I can tell you right now, when I'm playing AzurLane, I mean, I could spend most of my gens so I can get this stupid ship girl. But I cannot get the white hair one. I already had the brown hair one. I pulled her like 2 times with this gacha. But I cannot pull the white hair one for the life of me. So it says MVP 17 top. Ah. Technically, I should try to go through the different difficulties. Or actually do this version on hard. Why is that stupid small fucking mosquito trying to eat my food? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Hold on. Where are you? What the? Motherfucker! Couldn't kill this small little fucking fly. Oh, okay, so you were trying to pull Android 17? Damn. Well, hopefully you can pull them before the summon goes poof. If there is a boost to it. Now, I've been trying to get into Fate Grand Order as well, but I'm not going to do as much until I can get a 5-star, which is really low. And I'm trying to not spend any money on it. So, yeah. And then Soul says I gave up. You can't give up, Soul. You already spent so much. You need to go all the way through. No, not really. Just be aware of what you're doing is all I'm saying. If you're like spending real money on it, then yeah. Don't get caught up in the gacha pose system because that's bullshit. I mean, granted, that's how people or games make their extra money. Just don't go too far into it, unless you're willing to do so. Because I swear, I played a lot of gacha games in the past. Oh, okay, never mind. Did you pull anything good? It's good to be free to play. I mean, this game especially, you can be free to play. But if you really want to get good in it, then you gotta have to pray to the RNG gods, and then most likely you might spend a couple money here and there. Especially if you decide to marry all the ship waifus. Ooh, that's a lot of money. I'm not gonna marry all these ship waifus. I am marrying the very important ones though. I already married, I think, 3 of them? Hey there, Dre Rock, how you doing? Yeah, I might stream again tonight, depending on what I'm doing. Because the reason why I haven't done jack shit is because one of the hurricane, and then apparently there's another hurricane coming. However, it shouldn't be near my area, but I have work too, so that's been consuming up most of my time. And most likely I might get back into YouTube videos again in November. Maybe, but the problem is I have to get a permanent job somewhere doing something, so that's up in the air. So it says I hope it ain't. Don't worry. I'll show you the girls that I married in a bit. The fun part about marrying a ship girl on here is the fact that you can rename them. And that kind of gives some customization to the ship girl instead of making it generic. Even though you can stick with the generic name. And then so does it look. Hey, don't worry. I did not marry any lolly. Then again, here's the problem though. The game can technically grab one girl or waifu and then change her into a lolly. And then vice versa, so vice versa, so that might happen. Okay, I just read what the chat said, and Dreyrock's like, name her Farah. You know, I should kind of refer to some of these waifus. Now, they have to have the right look. But I might name a couple of the waifus Dragon Blaze characters just for the hell of it. I already named my special waifu, a lot of people pronounce it in a very funny way, but I think the one I'm sticking with is Zillion. Yeah. Wait. What are you agreeing to, so? Hopefully me eating isn't being projected through the microphone. Because if I am making you guys hungry, I am sorry. But I is hungry. And I'm also tired and in pain still. Oh, no. It's Zillion. God damn it. Oh. So says to see your waifus. I mean, I only married 3 of them. And, did I marry 3 of them? I'm trying to remember. Did I? No, I think I only married 2. I was saving a 3rd ring for someone. Or I was debating about who to use that ring on. The thing is, I would put a ring on Hood. But I already got a bathing suit for her, so I don't know. I tried to, like, make sure that if I spend money on something, I don't overdo it. Like, the thing is, Hood's bathing suit costs, like, a good 600 gems. So if I decide to put a ring on her, I can rename her, but I spend a 600 other gems on her, and then, that kind of defeats the purpose of having a swimsuit. Because if you do marry a waifu, and if it does have a ring, if she's able to actually wear the ring and also have her own wedding dress, then that kind of defeats the purpose of having another costume for her. So, yeah, Hood is very important though, because she is very useful for a lot of modes. And if you put a ring on a waifu, they get a slight stat increase, so that's why I was debating about putting a ring on Hood. Okay, how the hell did my stream come from like 5 people watching to 7? Oh, hey there, Yuki, how you doing? And then Greyrock says, Morph, are you ever doing PC stream? I will only be able to do that, Greyrock, if I'm drawing. To be perfectly honest, with my shitty laptop. But if I get a job... Actually, I do have a job right now. If I have enough money to financially support me or make me stable in my fucking life, then I might be able to stream it next year. Hopefully, that's my goal. But first I need to complete my seasonal job, go to the anime convention, and then I had to work on getting a license so I can work security, and hopefully that will be a stable job for me and I can get a bunch of benefits here and there. But yeah, let me show you guys my waifus. Yeah, I only married 2 of them. I thought I married 3. Most likely the 3rd one I'm gonna marry is Illustrious, because she is a very handy aircraft carrier. She can give a personal shield to your vanguard, which is your front line that's usually fighting. Yeah, and I've been trying to get it to max level, but it's taking me a while. The only problem with Illustrious is that I don't have copies of her, so I'm gonna have to use the golden balloons, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bolins. I think that's how you pronounce it, actually. I'm gonna need a bunch of bolins to actually get her to max status. Right now, my only 2 waifus I technically married is Zillion and Princess X. And as you can see, there will be a small little icon up here that says Oath. As you can see, this one says Love, but yeah, this one's Oath. No. Just because I have a bunch of lolly ships does not mean you should arrest me, alright? I'm showing the waifus I married, alright? There's no FBI at my door. No. But yeah, the thing is you can change the name. Most likely I can change her name again. Actually, apparently I need to wait one more day. And as you can see, I've been spoiling this ship waifu because of all the fucking gold gear on her. I think, can I upgrade this to 10? I could. And I will. Now that's 10. It's max. Now, the reason why I haven't really upgraded this one to plus 10, even though I can, is because I'm trying to farm for the orange version of it. And the game is teasing me. The game is teasing me very hard right now. Now for this one, this is Princess X. Her former name is Enterprise. And she recently got her wedding skin, or it was like a couple weeks ago. So, I was very happy about that. I already married. She was the second one I married. So yeah. God damn it, you two. Just because I have a bunch of shit waifus does not mean I'm... Even though they have a love icon above their names, it does not mean that... You know what, you guys do whatever the fuck you want. So they say like that. Well, the thing is... I don't know if I want to go to the shop and show you guys, because most likely you're gonna kick my butt if I decide to show it. But anyways, that's actually... You get to see her backside in the picture, but I can't show it. Actually, I could show it if I go to the skin icon. But yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of skins. I'm surprised the summer outfits are still out. I already got 3 of them. I got one for Prince of Wales, and Hood. These other ones, I doubt I'll be getting. The only 2 I am debating about is Atago and Takayo, however you pronounce their name. But the thing is, I will most likely save my gems so I can use them for rings and whatnot. But yeah, there's only 2 of them I technically married. The third one, like I stated, the one I am planning to marry will be most likely Illustrious. Just because she has her own wedding dress, and also, she looks pretty damn nice in her wedding dress. And I might as well showcase that for a bit. Yeah, it's locked, but as you can see, this is Illustrious in her wedding gown. And it looks pretty damn nice. Now, there's only a couple waifus that actually have a wedding gown. Most of the wedding gowns are for SSRs, or for the gold waifus. But for the purple waifus, for the rare waifus, I can remember. Oh god, I'm gonna show. Anyways, Vampire is... I think she's the only one that actually has... I don't know if there's any other rare waifu ship that has a wedding gown, but I know Vampire has one. As you can see, it's completely different from her original one, but yeah, that original one. Let me exit out before you guys start saying stuff. Now, the only reason why I'm farming on S2... Technically, I should work my way up and try to get to the hard level for it, but I'll do that off screen. But the only reason why I'm farming this and the other stage on the event map is because I'm trying to get one more stupid piece for this stupid gun. I have at least 14 out of 15. Like, I'm so close to getting it, but the game is, like, denying me. I've been farming this motherfucker for a long time, just so I can spoil my Belfast. But apparently, no, the game doesn't want to give it to me. Until the game actually gives it to me, then, I'm stuck farming this stage, and then, once I actually get it, I can move on. Because that's the only reason why I'm stuck here. And then most likely I'll also go back to the Fox Mine, because I do want to get dupes of the Fox Girls and try to use them to upgrade my shit. So, don't say it. No, don't, no, no. Oh god. Sinister, what? Actually, I'll stick with Sinister. Oh, Sinister, when the fuck are you coming over to Bush? I'll talk to you later, like, after I'm done eating. I'll personally talk to you on the PS4. I'll most likely stream tonight later for this game, but, yeah. I don't have work, so I'm off, so I don't need to rush in eating or doing a lot of stuff. And I can be lazy and still recover. Yeah, if you don't know who Why Don't Pigs Fly, he's Sinister, aka my friend in real life. And my former roommate back when I was in university. But yeah, he's my best bud. And if you're wondering what I was talking about earlier, don't mind it. I kind of gave away some hints about where I'm working at, but eh. But yeah, how are you, Sinister, while I'm eating and letting this game play itself? Did you get that Ilya yet? Now guys, if you thought I was a lolly lover, Sinister is also a lolly lover. Oh, the better question is, are you reading the stupid light novel for Overlord? I was rereading like the first few volumes. Holy shit. There's so much details that they left out. I facepalm myself for not reading the first couple books. Hey there, Venos. Venos? Ah. Now I'm forgetting how to pronounce names. Then again, I scream at a lot of people and yell at them, so... Nigga, I'm gonna come over there and drop kick you. You better read it before I meet you or before I do something to you. Don't make me come over there. I can come over there. God damn it. Sinister, please. And then Venus says Omowa Mo. Oh god. I always have a hard time pronouncing that crap. I know it's a meme, I know it's a gif, it's in that one famous stupid line. But I just suck at pronouncing it. Or saying it precisely. Unless I, watch it over and over again and get the pronunciation down. What do you mean you like to see me try? Don't make me take away Ilya. Better yet, I'm gonna give you a gift so good, you're gonna be crying and on your knees. Actually, I don't have the gift yet, but I'll think of something. Okay, hold on. Omo wamo shinderu. Hold on. We have a bunch of... let me finish this fight and let me see if I can show pictures of lollies. To be perfectly honest with you guys, AzurLane has a shit ton of fucking lollies. No joke. I'm surprised there's so many lollies. Like in Gun Girls. No wait, excuse me, not Gun Girls. When I was looking at Girls Front Line, there's not a lot of lollies. I mean, there's a couple here and there, but it's not like the majority of the game is filled with lollies. Now, compared to AzurLane, it has a shit ton of lollies, and I'm like, damn. Actually, we got an equal amount of both lollies and waifus, but, yeah. God damn it. Why is everyone calling the fucking FBI? I don't hear the FBI. I don't... If the FBI was at my fucking door, they should have barged in, and you should have hear screaming and shit. Oh no, it's the FBI! No, I'm kidding. But, yeah. No, there's no FBI in the damn house. I'll actually be surprised if the FBI is actually watching me just because I've been playing video games. I blame Sinister, he corrupted me. Yeah. Sinister, how could you? So you're telling me they're the polite FBI. They're the good FBI. Ones that don't bust down your door and make me pay for them busting down my own door. God damn it. Why is every goddamn person that I haven't talked to showing up? Hey there, Rude. How you doing? Now, technically, I was going to go back onto PSO2. Problem is, I got work. And I need to get my shit together, so that's why I haven't been doing as much. I really liked all the new changes to PSO2, because I remember I streamed it. And I was drunk while I was actually streaming and playing with Sham. But yeah. Goddamn it, Sinister, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm not gonna give you the best gift that I was able to conjure up in my head. Don't make me take my gift that I have for you away. Goddamn friends spinning. Are they lolly memes? Mother goddamn PSO2. The only reason why I haven't... This is the only main reason to why I'm not playing PSO2. It's because I can't read shit. All these new updates, I can't understand. Because someone has to explain it to me. And to be honest, I don't want that to happen, but half the time when I get on PSO2, because I've been playing it on my PS4, I have to ask what the fuck is going on. But to be perfectly honest, if I really want to play that goddamn game, I need a damn translator. I need Tweaker. I need to get a better fucking laptop / computer to actually play it. Because it's beautiful now. Some of the boss fights are gorgeous. It's just I can't do it because I have a fucking pizza laptop that's a piece of shit. And also I need to get my life together because my life is unstable right now and I don't have a shit ton of money, so yeah. Because I had to pay my debt, and then that's gonna pile up, and then I also have to worry about my insurances and crap. So yeah, I did not spend any money on waifus. You see, I got something called debt and other stuff, so I've been saving. I have a good amount of money I could technically spend, but at the same time, that's most of my money gone to pay my debt off, so... Until most likely it's gonna be next year, before I can actually get, one, a stable job, stable income, and then hopefully I can get a better gaming laptop and PC. But till then, yeah. I'm sorry, no, moth memes. What do you mean moth memes? And then Vino says, what about this spoopy memes? Wait. Apparently it's not clicking with me. Is it because of Fallout 76? Because I've seen videos about Mothman. And some other weird stuff. And then Ryu's like, why not work at FedEx? FedEx? Am I saying that right? No, the thing is, what I want to do is security, because I've been telling my friend that I want to do it. And, it doesn't look too hard, it's just I had to fill out a lot of paperwork. But I think I'm gonna need help with that, so I need to go to someplace. But I'm gonna do all that after I'm done with my seasonal job. And after NecoCon, which is my local anime convention. And then, wait, why the fuck are you looking into that, Sinister? Why the hell are you looking into Miles being attracted to the lamp? Nigga, I'm fine. I'll talk to you later then. Most likely tonight, Sinister. I was about to show you the lollies too, but since you're going away. Right, it's October. Yeah, I've been working at my local amusement park again. And let's just say a lot of people remember me from like last year. And I actually gained a notorious nickname. But at the same time, I gained a notorious reputation of scaring the fuck out of people, so... Technically... Did I spit that out? I don't know what I did. But technically I'm supposed to be working today, but because of thunderstorms in my area tonight, they canceled it. So I don't need to show up, which means I can rest again because my body is like crap still. Hopefully it can recover by today. Hey, so it's not like that, alright? Actually, better question is, no, if I think too hard into it, it's gonna make my brain explode. Because I'm gonna ask who the fuck is the father and who the hell is the mother to like make all of these ship girls. And then that goes into a lot of thinking, and then, you know, that's pointless because it's not real. Don't get me wrong, I like these ship waifus and stuff, but it's all fictional. Venus like notorious nickname. No, I haven't been called that when I was working at my job. No. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you remember watching a couple of my Dragon Blaze videos, I told you guys that I work for my local amusement park every September, October. And my job pretty much is I get into makeup and costume, be a creepy monster, and scare the fuck out of people, so I'll kill you. Actually, no, I got a new giant thingy that I want to showcase, but I'll do that tonight. Hopefully tonight, we'll see. Because if the connection's unstable when I actually stream tonight, then I'm not going to stream at all. The only reason why I'm streaming unannounced is because I wanted to test this out. But yeah. Okay, you know what? Fuck it, I might as well tell you guys because I doubt anyone of... Other than Sinister, because I know he's in my area. I doubt any of you guys actually get to come to my workplace. And I don't want to go into a bunch of details about it because that's kind of giving away some of this stuff. But pretty much, what is it? My nickname is apparently the Trash Can Man. Now the reason why I was called the Trash Can Man is because the way I scare most people is by getting on top of the trash can or doing something with the trash can. And now if you start thinking wrong about the trash can, then I'll kick you all in the face. But let's just say it got into the point where everyone thinks I'm actually in the fucking trash can. And I'm not in the goddamn trash can. What I do is I squat beside the trash can so people don't see me. And then I jump on top of it really quick because, you know, if I'm too slow about it, then people are gonna be able to kind of get themselves ready for a scare or something, and I don't want that to happen. So what I end up doing is either I squat down by the trash can or I sit near a bench that's beside the trash can. And I'm very quick about getting from that bench on top to the top of the trash can. Now, not only do I scare them on top of the trash can, I use the trash can itself as a means to make a lot of sounds and get a bunch of people to get scared and startled. Not only that, I get on the top of the trash can and I scream. So let's just say it affects a lot of people if they're not very aware, or it can get a lot of people even if they see me. So yeah, apparently my nickname over there is Trash Can Man. And apparently it got into the point where people think I'm actually into trash can. Cause apparently when I left my area next to that trash can, everyone's like, is there someone in the fucking trash can? And apparently it became so... just because I personally use the trash can to my advantage, it got into the point where everyone's referring to me as Trash Can Man. So, yeah. Or you can call me Oscar maybe, but I don't take that nickname. And then Venus like, you sir deserve a medal. I don't know if I should, just because I mean, I get them. I get them really bad. You don't know how many people I scared just because I do a lot of tricks on the trash can. I scared young people, I scared kids, I scared a baby by accident. The baby part was an accident, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But I scared almost anyone. Old, young, male, female. I mean, I laugh my ass so hard when a male starts to scream like a little fucking girl. Like, there are times when you have to break out of character just because something fucking hilarious happened or something happened. So, to me, I'm kind of the jokester of my vampire group. And yeah, I am actually a vampire, ironically. But the thing is, everyone in my vampire group is kind of serious, and I'm the only outlier to the group because I joke around a lot. And I fool around a lot. But I can scare very effectively. It's just that they would least expect it because I'm the sneaky one. But still, if something hilarious happens in front of me while I'm doing scares, I will personally laugh my ass off in front of the shit that happens. Because apparently, when I was just sitting on a bench, I saw two guests look at each other and screamed. And the funny part about it was the fact that they scared themselves. And they weren't even in costume or anything. It's just like two random guests looked at each other and screamed. And then they realized they just screamed at a random stranger. They got scared from a random stranger. And I saw this personally and I laughed at them. And someone pointed out like, is he laughing at us? And yes, I was laughing at them because it was like hilarious. So yeah, I'm having fun at my job. Okay, so if you're wondering what the fuck happened with the baby, so okay, so this was by sheer accident. What actually happened was when I'm sitting by my bench and when I'm planning to go on the trash can, I can only see people that's coming through the little square opening of that trash can. The thing is, I didn't see the fact that there was a baby stroller right next to the trash can. I only saw a guy there, and I was like, okay, nothing too personal if I do it. So when I screamed at the incoming guests, I got them. But when I got on top of that and screamed, I looked right below my trash can, or I looked right below me on top of the trash can, and I saw a little baby in the stroller look up at me when I let out that ferocious roar. And I was like, oh fucking shit. I did not realize a baby was there. Cause like the stroller was the same size as the trash can, so I couldn't see jack shit when I looked through my little peephole. So the baby starts to cry. And I was like, oh my fucking god, did I really make a baby cry because of that? So I try to calm the baby down. Let's just say it didn't work because I was the one that scared it. I tried to play peekaboo, and that didn't even work because now it was mortally horrified and scared. And I was apologizing to the dad because I just didn't see the stroller and stuff. So, yeah. And then my coworker, who is a female, tried to cheer up the baby as well. That didn't work because she's also a fucking vampire. So, yeah, I accidentally scared a baby, and then from there on out, I just avoided strollers. Like, when I look through my peephole and look near my trash can, I'm like, there better not be no fucking strollers. So, I learned my mistake there. Although I'm the nice one compared to all the other vampires. Because I laugh off my scare. The thing is, once I scare someone, I just play it off like, ah, yeah, I got you. Alright, have a good one. I'm just gonna sit here, don't worry, I'm not gonna chase you. Now, if they're annoying, or if they're stuck up and try to do a bunch of stuff, then that's a different story. I become a mean one. But yeah, I'm mostly nice. Once I get to scare, then I'm done. Unless they do something ridiculous, which makes me want to scare them again. And then, another story since I brought up that baby incident. On that same day, when I was looking through the peephole, I just didn't register the different colored shirt. So when I actually got on top of the trash can and screamed, I realized I scared one of the paramedics. Now, if you don't know what a medic is, a paramedic is pretty much someone that helps in terms of health or, you know, severe issues here and there. Since it's a big amusement park. So the thing is, I didn't realize it was a paramedic. I got on top of the trash can, I screamed, I scared the fuck out of her, but she got kind of pissed off at the fact that I scared her. And the reason why I didn't register it is because of the fact that, you know, when I'm looking at my peephole and it's nighttime, I can't figure out who is who. So I accidentally scared someone in the medical department, and I think they kind of got pissed off at it, but hopefully they kind of let it go. But yeah, I just had a bad day that day. I scared a baby and someone from work, so. But I'm not trying to kill people, what do you say? My job is to scare and entertain. Let me just say this. I do want to kill a couple people, just because of how they treat some of the actors. Like, when they try to do stuff to me, I'm unfazed by it. But I get annoyed when other people in my department are trying to, you know, not get scared and then they do something. Because technically you're not supposed to scare or touch us, the actors. And there are a couple of incidents where people touch us, but most likely it might be an accident because it's reflexes, because fight or flight. And then there are other times when they purposely do it. Now, I remembered Sunday. So Sunday, there was, I was watching, one of my coworkers was like in between a plant and a wall, and someone came up to her. They can't see her facial expression because she has a mask on, so they came up to her and they tried to scare her. I saw it, so I had two options. Either I go right behind him and scare the fuck out of him, or I decided to use my indirect method, which is very effective because it can get a lot of people. Get on top of my fucking trash can, bang on the trash can, and scream at them. So I decided to go with the latter. So when I actually bang and scream at that guy, he fucking jumped and screamed like a little girl. And I think I worded it in a way of saying like, no, I don't think I sent a warning to him, but I did scream out behind you. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun at my work. It's like an easy job for me that I'm actually okay with, compared to what happened with Betsy and the fucking machine and whatnot. And I'm still eating my fucking lunch. It's already 1 o'clock. But other than that, I haven't been playing as much when it comes to mobile games. Actually, no. The only game that I've been playing religiously is like this game right here. Garrett's Frontline, there is an event going on, so I do need to get back into it in a bit. Just so I can get that free T-doll. But yeah. So says Insta Justice, and Vino says Hero Morph. I mean, the thing is, you came to the amusement park to have fun. And if they say you don't do something, you don't want to do something. Like, some people can get kicked out of the park, or all the parks in the area, just because they fucked up. And it could have been avoided if they didn't do it. Like, punching or touching the actors is a big no-no. Especially sexual harassment. I got pissed off at myself because a couple of my workers, one of them in particular, she's wearing a corset and she looks very nice in it. Think about like Victorian age era outfit. So she looks sexy in it pretty much. Problem is, there was this one time where a bunch of guys were talking to me, and then I left them because they were kind of annoying. And then I didn't realize those three guys turned on my coworker, who was a female wearing a sexy outfit, and they tried to, you know, touch her and flirt with her. I got pissed off at myself because I could have done something about that if I stayed in the area. I got really mad when she told me that happened. They didn't do anything to her, it's just that she walked away. But the fact that I was there earlier and just left and they just started to turn on her kind of pissed me off. So from there on out, I've been keeping a watchful eye from where I've been at. So yeah, I understand like some people, I don't know. The thing is, if you're gonna go into an amusement park where you're not supposed to touch the actors when they're trying to scare you and shit, then don't touch the actors, because if you do something fucked up, you might get kicked out permanently from all these parks. But yeah, apparently when I was sitting on my bench, I didn't notice an old man was trying to scare me. The problem was this old man was near the trash can. And the messed up part about that is, let's just say when I get from my bench to the trash can, I slide. So if that old man was trying to scare me, I would have most likely kneed him in the face because he was near my trash can. And it would have been a late register because, you know, I didn't realize he was there. Apparently my stage manager, the stage manager being like kind of my boss who oversees me and makes sure I'm safe and stuff, she saw this guy and told him to like, do not try to scare us and whatnot. But yeah. I mean, I'm having fun despite all of this bullshit. And let me just say that Saturday is going to be hectic because it's full. There's always a lot of people. So yeah. And apparently a lot of people recognize me because of my signature move of me going on top of the trash can. So apparently I'm popular now. And half of the time a lot of kids are like, we remember you last year. And I'm like, yeah, I don't remember you. Slightly question mark. The only time I remember someone is if they actually sit next to me and talk to me. And there have been a couple people who actually been with me. And they talk to me while I do the scares. And the fun part about it is that I can entertain them while I'm doing my job. I remember there was this old couple that just sat next to me and just love it when I do my scares. But yeah. Oh my god! I just remembered something stupid. So apparently we got, for my job, we got 3 different type of codes. Code yellow, code brown, and then code black. Now if you're wondering what these codes stand for, code yellow means they peed themselves. Code brown means they shit themselves. Code black means they fucking fainted. So, apparently last Sunday, when it was like a slow night and we were just doing our scares, I remember a coworker of mine saw something really weird, and he was whispering it to me. He was like, dude, that girl, look at that stain on her butt. Like she had white pants on, and you can see a bunch of flowers on her behind. The thing is, there's this big brown stain in the middle of all that. And it was big. And I was like, you kidding me, right? She's walking around with that stain on her. And then me and him started to laugh our ass off. But I was laughing my ass off the hardest. And the problem with me doing that is like, I can't stay in character, or most likely I'm just laughing my butt off, and when people walk by, they just get to see me laughing. And they don't know why I'm laughing. So I try to greet people, but I'm still laughing at them. Laughing because of the fact that, yeah, someone shitted themselves. And yeah, one, that's gross, but two, it's hilarious sometimes. We had a couple of code yellows and code blacks during our scares, so yeah. Vino's like dead. So it says, wait, where was it? And then Yuki's like, now is the time I will carry my gun to hunt down. Wait, what? Yuki, I'm just saying. I'm just telling my stories that I have at work. There's no need to kill me. But yeah, there are some moments where I'm actually nice and I fool around. Like, I try to make sure that I don't scare babies ever since that one incident that I did, so I avoid trying to get the babies. Other times, when a kid is really fucking scared, one, they've been warned not to be in the park because, you know, everyone's gonna get fucking scared. So when I see a kid that is extremely scared and they're crying their ass off, for example, just by looking at me, they're already crying, I just stay put. I even try to hide myself and show that I'm not going to do anything. Especially if I become like a door greeter, I don't try to be the mean one. I mean, my coworkers, once again, they don't give two shits. You've been warned. They're gonna scare you. So, I just lay off if they're really scared like that. Unless you get an escort from one of us, or an escort from our stage manager, then that's a different story. Most vampires will stay away, hopefully. Depends, because, you know, depends on what they're doing and whatnot. But yeah, I'm pretty much like the nice vampire, because I do the scare, then I laugh it off. And then there are guests that are really annoying. Like, they don't stop bothering you, or two, they're just annoying and they're trying to make a scene or just start up some stuff. There have been some incidents where, like, we had to call security and get them to back off. Now, what do I need to do? And why did that pop up? Actually, I remember seeing a couple grown people just be scared of us, period. And I was like, why the hell are you here in the first place? If you don't want to get scared, don't come during these hours. You've been warned. And then Yuki says, I gotta protect the lolly. I mean, for my job, I understand. Well, I scare anyone regardless, because once I get on top of that trash can and scream, that's on you. And the funny part is, like, even if they see me, I can still get them just because they think I'm going to be sitting on the bench, but if they look away for just 1 or 2 seconds, I can quickly get on top of that trash can, bang on that trash can, or scream. Or do all of the above and still get them. And I laugh at them because, you know, they just saw me just sit there and they're like, oh, he's not going to do anything. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to do something. I remember a kid was like, hey, that vampire's sitting on the bench. And I was like, okay, I'll prove them wrong in a few seconds. So when they start walking away and they think I'm not doing anything, a second later I'm already on top of that trash can. I bang on the trash can and I screamed and I said to them out loud that, like, this is why I'm sitting on the bench. Because it takes a lot of energy to get up on top of that fucking trash can. You think it's easy? Nah. You have to lift your damn body up, which is whatever your weight is, Plus the fact that depending on how you're doing it, you gotta be quick about it, because you either need to sprint, slide, and get up on top of it, or if I'm squatting down, then I have to quickly jump up. And squatting down for a very long time hurts the fucking calves and legs and shit, so, yeah. Like, in the first hour, I was sweating like a bitch. Like, oh my god. I was really sweaty. Yeah, pretty much, like, once I get on top of that trash can, if I scream, it can get a lot of people. It can get people, can get old people, young people. Let me also say this. My shout, roar, scream is very loud. Apparently it can cover, I don't know, like maybe 30 plus feet, so you can hear it. Like, when I got on top of that trash can, I scared people that were far away from me. Or a couple feet away from me. So, yeah. And then so says you make it hard, that's why. True. True, I am. Like, I'm the only one that does the trash can method. And also, I'm the only one that screams loud. I could technically notch it down, because the thing is, half of the vampires that have been working for Vampire Point, they do stand and they walk a lot. And they don't need to do as much when it comes to running or chasing after someone. For me, since I'm sneaky about it, and since I'm a very loud one, yeah, I kind of put a lot of effort into it. But then again, the payoff is the fact that it can scare a lot of people. Because what I could do is just technically wait for people to come by and just pop out from the trash can. Don't do anything. I can just like stand next to the trash can and then say a couple words. Instead of screaming, getting on top of it, using a lot of my energy just to do it. But, you know, that's not fun if I just do it in a boring, very shadowy like method. Or, I mean, it works too. Like, I could just pop up out of nowhere and I could still scare the fuck out of people. But it just depends on how you want to do it. Because, like, everyone has their own different method. I'm the only one that does it just because it became a thing. Last year I did it, but I was I was questioning it because they didn't really state my permission for me to do it. But since the beginning of this year, or last month technically, they liked it. So I was like, okay, you know what, I might as well do my trash can method. So I asked for certain stuff. Like in the beginning, or last year, I didn't have knee pads because I didn't think I would be doing it a lot. When I did it for my first week, well, technically second week, I had to request knee pads just because of the fact that I've been getting on top of it, and when I get on top of the trash can, it hurts my knee. So, yeah, I had to request for the knee pads because of that, and then I also had to have my own custom gloves so I don't hurt myself when banging or getting on top of it really quick. The only problem I'm having is the fact that I'm sweating a shit ton every time I do my job. And you only get one costume, so that one costume you have, you're wearing it throughout the 3 days. And it's smelly and stinky, so yeah. I mean, I'm getting paid a good amount too anyways. I'm getting paid, well, it depends on how many times you've been rehired. I've been rehired a third time, so right now it's like $11 per hour, which isn't bad at all. It's better than what I had over with Betsy, because Betsy... Stupid fly. The thing with Betsy is that it was an easy job, it's just that it was boring. And then the other problem with it was the fact that I don't have enough rest days. Because I only had like one rest day the entire week. Because if they really need someone to operate the damn machine, they take away one of your day offs. So I was working like 6 times Yeah, I was working through like 6 days in a week. Only get one rest day, then I had to redo it all over again. I barely had any chance to get like 2 days off. And then Yuki's like, we need to throw money to him. You don't really need to do that. I mean, I'll be grateful if you guys did, but it's not mandatory. If you have the money to spare, then that's fine. But to be honest, if you do give me money, I do want to give something back in return. Because I know most of you guys have been with me ever since I started streaming Dragon Blaze and all of that. But in return, I do want to give you guys stuff, which is why I'm thinking about making a Patreon. It's just that I need to make a couple fan art here and there. And also make some other things when it comes to certain stuff. Like how to do YouTube videos, how to do editing, or the behind the scenes stuff. Because when I do my videos, you notice I do cut off some stuff. And after watching a bunch of other YouTubers, I kind of got used to editing and trying to figure out how I want to present my videos. But if you actually see my recordings, I record a shit ton, and then I had to delete a shit ton. So, yeah. The only time I don't really edit that much is when I'm doing a gameplay. Whatever I say, I will most likely keep it as it is. If I was doing something on a professional level, or if I was to explain how to do something, I would do a lot of editing for it. Like my review video for Dragon Blaze, that's going to be heavily edited. But I haven't even worked on that as much just because I've been busy. And hey there, 7, how you doing? But yeah, like the thing is, if you do want to donate money to me, that's fine. I do have a PayPal that's on my YouTube channel that you can donate to. Actually, YouTube is also another way to do it. But if you plan to do that, most likely I'll tell you guys to wait so I can get a Patreon up, so I can give something in return. Because I know that I owe people some stuff, and I do want to give back to you guys because you've been with me. It's just that I just need to get all of this stuff together, but I don't have the time right now because I got a lot of planning to do. And, yeah. Yuki's like, I have earned like $7 2 months ago from making comic on Webtoon. Quite happy. Ew, that's nice. I haven't drawn in months, so I'm rusty in that field. The only thing I can most likely do is continue typing my story. But that's gonna take a while. Because, oh god, I need to talk to that community. I know a couple of my fans that love the novel that I'm writing is still waiting for the updates, and I haven't really been consistent with it, so that's something I have to do. There's a shit ton of stuff I want to do, but I'm just like preoccupied because money. I hate money. Now I understand why money is important, but still I hate how greedy people are. But then again, it's not cheap to make certain stuff. Like this phone app game, for example, it's not cheap to just continue pulling up updates, continue to evolve it. I mean, technically, if you think about it, making the game itself might be easy. It's just that you need certain components, programs, and other stuff to actually make it happen. Because I understand how programming works, it's just that it takes a long time to process everything if you're just one person. Then if you decide to hire a bunch of people, that's going to be a lot of money that you need to spend on. And then hopefully they have the skills so they can do the certain things that needs to be done. Because, yeah. Wait, so Yuki says, yeah, but the bad part is I can't put my money in my bank. Can't. Wait, why can't you? Is there like a process that you had to confirm, or do you need to get a statement or something? Because you should be able to get it. Technically, I haven't actually updated my information for YouTube, so I didn't get the money that I am supposed to receive. But then again, I'm not getting that many views, so I don't know how YouTube works nowadays. I might end up going to Twitch a lot more, but the problem with Twitch is that I can't stream from my phone to Twitch, so that's why I've been using YouTube. Actually, I just remembered watching Markiplier stream, and I just laugh at how many messages he had to respond to because people kept on dumping money to him. And then Yuki says Netherlands law is really strict for fraud. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. You don't need to go any further, I understand. Because I was in the Netherlands back in the day. And I remember some of the policies and stuff. Hey there, Martin, how you doing? Oh my god, it's almost 2 p.m. and I'm still eating. Just to make sure, I need to check my email to see that I don't need to go to work. Because if I do need to go to work, then I'm gonna go kick someone. But yeah, apparently there's gonna be thunderstorms tonight, and most likely I might stream by then. I mean, I'm streaming right now, but I'm gonna end it soon, so I can check up on some stuff. And also head back upstairs. Let me check my email. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. So I know that tomorrow I'm not streaming because I'll be working. Martin says just weed eating at the moment. Wait a second, what? Yuki says I spent like 30 euros on League of Legends. Just for ultimate skins, DJ Sona. I mean, I stopped playing League of Legends, but I did invest a couple bucks into League of Legends so I can get certain skins. I think I did it for Caitlyn and Cho'Gath. Oh yeah. 7, they already got Overlords a few months ago. So yeah, I haven't played the Global Dragon Blaze in a long time. It's been I think it's safe for me to say it's been 12 months since I actually 10 months since I actually touched the game, because I stopped playing it around the beginning of this year. And then all these other games pop up, and I decided to go to them. Yuki's like, I'm just a Zoe main who just have fun. The two characters I used to play back on League of Legends was Caitlyn and Cho'Gath. And apparently tanks and supports are kind of my main dealio. Because that's what I tend to go for on Overwatch and for Smite. The only other character that I remember playing was Nightmare, I think? I can't remember his name, but it was like this shadowy creature in League of Legends. Yes, 7, I do play Girls Frontline. And to prove it to you, let me just exit out of this screen. And just go over to my apps. Yep, there you have it, Girls Frontline. I do play that game. It's just that I've been playing AzurLane a lot more compared to Girls Frontline. However, there is an event going on right now, which I kind of want to do so I can get the T-Doll. So I'll be most likely streaming that some other time. But for now, it's going to be AzurLane. Just because I've been trying to farm for this one fucking equipment thing that I need. But yeah, I really like Girls Frontline. Like, the moment I quit Global Dragon Blaze, I moved to Global Girls Frontline. And I still need to make a video explaining why I'm still playing that goddamn game. You'll see what I've been doing if I do bring that up. Venus like, there's a drunk waifu now. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Wait. I'm talking about Dragon Blaze Venus. Because I know who you're referring to if you're talking about the drunk waifu. Unless you're talking about League of Legends, then I don't know. And then Yuki's like, who's from West EU? And then Vino says yes. Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's Anne Bonnet. She's drunk, but I'm more surprised at the fact that she tamed a fucking mimic. I'm still surprised at that. I don't give two shits about the fact that she's drunk and she's sexy. I'm confused about why the fuck a mimic is working with her. And then Seven's like, I've been stuck with core hell for 4 months. How long have you been playing the game? Actually, better question is, what the fuck are you upgrading? Are you upgrading all like the 5-star girls? Because I can see why you would need a shit ton of cores then. To be perfectly honest, when I was farming the game, I have no issues with cores. Unless you've been spending a lot of cores to make shotgun girls, which will eat up a lot, and especially if you don't pull for them, then that would hurt you really bad. You know, so that is actually a good reason to why a mimic might be sticking around with her. Because she's drunk. The mimic was attracted to her drunkenness, which means he thinks her as an ally. Which is why it is helping her. I like that. A mimic is fighting for someone because she's drunk. Huh. There's only one game that I really want to get back into. That's a phone app game, which is Honkai. It's just that it's more of a hands-on thing, and you need time to do it. And the problem is that I don't have time to do it. Or it's like I had to pay attention to it, and half the time I'm not paying attention to it. If you notice, most of the games I play have an auto-run feature. Slightly auto-run. I still have to manually focus on stuff, like, for example, AzurLane, when we do a battle, it's on auto-run. However, there are moments when I would want to do it manual, and then there are also the times when you actually have to click on something to get into a battle, so it's not exactly like an auto run like Dragon Blaze, but you know, it still has the auto runs for the main parts. Yes, I watched Kill la Kill when it came out way back then. Oh shit, I should download those songs. I should download the songs for Kill la Kill. Or specifically, new stupid theme song, because it's actually nice / demented, so. Yeah, what about Kill la Kill? Anything that's not recently new, I can admit that I could have watched. Actually, better yet, have any one of you guys seen Goblin Slayer? Because I gotta say, they kind of did well with they kind of did well with Goblin Slayer visually. I personally read like the light novels for it, up to 5, so I know what isn't there and what is there, and also the manga's out too, so it's pretty much the same like the manga. But yeah. Venus as you play Grand Summoners. No. I've seen advertisement for it, but I haven't played it. Is it like Brave Frontier? Wait. There's a... Whoa, hold up. What? Better yet, let me pull up what fucking Grand Summoner looks like. Or the fucking... Grand Summoner... Hold on, they have a Kill la Kill collab. Wait a second. Grand Summoner looks like Brave Frontier slightly from what I'm getting at. But you're telling me it has a Kill la Kill collab. God damn. That's impressive. Okay, I'm laughing at what Seven said. Yeah, Goblin Slayer episode 1. They don't censor the crap. I can see why normies would be like, what the fuck to it? To be perfectly honest though, when I read and saw the manga for Goblin Slayer the first time, I can't remember which one I actually saw. I think I read about it first, but when I actually looked at the manga, I was like, holy shit, they didn't stray away from it. But yeah, it's fucking gruesome, which I like. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the fucking goblins, but shit, I wouldn't mind killing those assholes. And then So says, no better though, I want Mako. And then Vino says, crossover ends in 48 days, got Satsuki. Nice. But, I don't know, I may want to try it out, because it has a crossover like that. I'm debating about it. The reason why I've been playing both Girls Frontline still and AzurLane is because they also have crossover. For AzurLane, they will have a crossover with Neptunia. And I never mentioned this in my channel, but I did play Hyperdimension Neptunia on the PS3. Never showcased it, never streamed it, but I personally kind of like it on the down low. I also got like 100% trophies for all 3 of them, I think. Well, excuse me, 2. Because I don't have the actual first Hyperdimension one, but I had Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II, which talks about the little sisters. And then I also played Hyperdimension V. I haven't played the one for Victory and the other new ones, so I'm kind of behind in the games, but when I get my hands on them, I'll most likely catch up to it. And then 7's like, nep. Vino says, don't forget, Golden Commu. Okay. I know the anime that you're saying. Yeah. I was watching both the Anime Man, and I was watching a snippet of like 2018 fall animes. So yeah. To be honest, I haven't actually watched the first season of that, so I might need to actually get into it because a lot of people have been saying it's good. Oh yeah, I did finish watching Overlord. Actually, the thing is, I would have actually recorded me watching Overlord 2, but at the same time, I didn't want to go through all that editing and copyright issues, so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna watch it on my own time. So I actually watched that in Season 3, and there has been a few hiccups here and there, but overall, it kind of displays what happens in the light novel. Although I would highly suggest that if you want more fucking details, the light novel has a crap ton. And when I was rereading it, let's just say I noticed like some of the small details that they didn't mention in the anime shows up in the light novel, and that explains so many things. Oh, nah. I think I remember Golden Boy. I think my sister was talking about that. Actually, I can't remember if it was good or bad sort of suggestion, but yeah. Man, you know what? I should just like talk to you guys about anime next time around. Maybe. I don't know. So says no spoilers, please. Well, for Overlord? I gotcha, don't worry. Actually, better yet, Soul, are you reading... Wait, are we talking about Overlord? Yeah. Let's go with my first question. Because I won't say anything about the Season 2 or 3 if it's about Overlord. I will talk about some of the stuff that I was reading from the light novel that they missed out in the first season of Overlord. Unless you haven't watched Overlord completely, then I'm gonna shut up. Okay, so yeah, it's Overlord. Okay, so pretty much I was very confused to why Ainz was still wearing his stuff when Henry and her little sister pops up into Ainz palace. And when I reread the first book for Overlord, I remember a line that says that Ainz did brainwash or kind of tampered around with the memories of Henry, so they don't remember that he was a skeleton. But that kind of defeats the purpose later on, but I'm not gonna say anything else. But holy shit, if there is an Overlord Season 4, it's gonna be gruesome, because I read the 3 books after Season 3 ends. Or 4 books, I think it's 4 books. Yeah, it's 4 books actually. Let me just say, 2 of the books is very fucking gruesome. And I was like, holy shit. I was not expecting this. I wasn't expecting this sort of degree, but then again, it's Overlord. The good guys aren't winning. The good guys are not gonna win. It's gonna be Ainz ruling the world, period. And to be honest, I didn't realize that the creator of Tanya actually supported the developer of Overlord, even when he was in his web novel writing era. Because apparently, from what I gathered, the creator of Overlord put it in a web page or web novel of some sort, and he changed a lot of stuff to what a lot of people are reading now. Because in the past, Albedo wasn't actually a main focus until recently because of all the changes and stuff. But yeah, dude, I love the opening for Season 3. I love most of the songs for Overlord. It fits, and I play them while I'm working out or when I'm doing stretches over at my work, because the lyrics, especially for Season 3, the lyrics fit the spooky theme. If you haven't looked at the lyrics for it yet, go ahead and look at it, like Jesus. And the funny part is, they're from Myth and Roy, if I got their band name correct. And those people that made the Season 3 opening for Overlord also did it for Tanya's opening song. So I immediately recognized them, and I was like, I love their shit. They also got another song that's actually pretty dark and demented. Actually, better yet, can I pull? Nah, I'll pull it up later. Okay, now it's 2 p.m. and I'm still eating. But yeah, I know I'm gonna continue watching Goblin Slayer. I don't know if I want to do reaction. Nah, I doubt I'll do reaction to it. There were a couple scenes where it had CGI, which I kind of frown upon, but it wasn't that bad. Like, I'm still mad about Berserk. Berserk would have been great if they didn't do fucking CGI. If they stick to what they did in the past with the old Berserk, then ooh, that would have been nice. But yeah. Ooh, Magi. I haven't touched Magi in a long while. I haven't touched Magi in forever, actually. I think it's been 2 years since I stopped reading it. But I haven't read that one, Magi Grandson? No, I don't think I've read it. Well, I don't know if those are real. I feel like Chartier is using pads for her breasts, but that's just me saying. I don't know if she really does have big breasts, but who knows? More fan service to anyone that's a doujin maker. Venus like pads have to be. I mean, there are several moments where a lot of people are like, "You stuffed your breasts, didn't you?" And she did. I think She didn't deny them, but she gets mad at them, if I remember correctly. I do admit though, in season 1 for Overlord, that Ainz versus Shalltear fight, that was kind of good. The fact that it was like a boss fucking fight. That's what a boss fight is like, ooh. Actually, I wish there was a little bit more action to it, but when I get to the part in the light, when I'm rereading the light novel, hopefully I can see a lot more action. But this gave me a shit ton more details than what I saw. But still, that fight was pretty good. Although I do admit that also, what was it? Mamon versus, dude. Oh yeah! I just remembered. I feel like a complete idiot because I didn't catch on to what Demerge... I think I'm saying his name right. Demerge? Demerge? Either one of those two. I didn't realize how clever he was to actually keep it on the down low. Because apparently Ainz did not pick up the fact that his happy sheep farm was referring to fucking humans. I was like, wait a fucking second. Oh, it's not actually sheeps. They're humans. It took me a while. Ah yeah, the Lizard Man fight. I gotta admit that it was kind of out of... I can see why a lot of people were kind of confused about that in the beginning. But at the same time, it did have a key element to it. Because one, it showed another race into the Overlord world, which is very important for later on. Then it also showed more of a world building in someone else's perspective. Because we already know that Ainz is fucking OP. We saw him fight against Shalltear and win. But the thing is, we don't know much about everyone else. And you know, everyone has a different gauge on their strength. Which is very important because when they meet Ainz or one of his creations, or one of the creations from one of the other members, then they realize they're not fucking strong. Like how, what's his face? Brian, he thought he was strong, or he was decent enough to fight against Gustav. But that didn't work out well when he fought against Shalltear and he ran away like a baby. But then again, I can understand why he was so discouraged, because in the face of a true monster with true strength, he can do jack shit to it. Even if he's trained himself to be really, really good at his skill with the katana that he has, it didn't work out because Shalltear was just so much stronger. And that's why he was so discouraged, and that's why he actually I wouldn't say he cling onto Climb, but he saw potential and he was renewed by that. That's why Brian keeps on sticking around with Climb. Just because here's this young lad who could stand up to that intense death that Sebastian was able to release. I gotta admit that Overlord has a lot of concepts that I really, really love. And then Vino says they had heart. Yeah, and then 7 says, Morph, try reading The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic manga and you won't regret it. I remember I was reading... Okay, I'll definitely check that out, 7. But, shit, I was... Oh yeah, there's one Yuri anime that's coming out in the fall, I think? That has my interest because it's not like all these other Yuri mangas. That's actually blatant and they kind of have the same generic theme. Don't get me wrong, Citrus was great. And it's better in the manga instead of the anime. I haven't even seen the anime, but I heard that they kind of messed it up for that. So I'm gonna have to check that out on my own time. But I know that the Yuri anime that's coming out soon is called Bloom Into You. And it has a weird twist to it. Just because the main character doesn't fall in love with the girl ASAP. Which is interesting. Because it tells it in a different perspective. Compared to a girl that's actually in love, and we will know, you know, the struggles and whatnot. So, that was a huge spin on things, and I got mad when I couldn't read more of the manga for that. What else? Let me read what you guys are saying. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Like Brian, he was great and all. It's just that in face of a monster with true fucking powers by Supreme Overlord, he can't do jack shit. At least he cut her fingernail. That made him even more happy. But you know, Shaltier was like, whatever. I love how like Shaltier was like, huh? Do I know you? Oh yeah, she got mind wiped because of what happened in season 1, so she didn't even remember him. But that little encounter was kind of funny. And then Climb's like, is that really something to be happy about? Cutting off her fingernail? Like really, really? Then again, you know, that's a small consequence, so I might as well applaud for that. Oh wait, Brain? Oh. I thought it was Brian. Huh. Brain. Really? They call him Brain? Like a brain? Apparently I need to reread the spelling of his name. I thought it was Brian, but damn. Is really Brain? Really? Really? I'm kind of flabbergasted at the fact that it's a hit. Yeah. I feel like facepalming myself. Okay, so, let me think. That's all I've been doing. Kind of reading, too, while I'm doing all these other stuff. I gotta admit, I can't tell you, because so says don't spoil it, but the latest 2 books that I read for Overlord, holy shit, holy fuck, I had to talk to my coworker about this because he likes very gruesome stuff. Like he really loves the blood and gore. I told him what happened in the latest 2 books, and he was like, "Holy shit, really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he kind of wants to buy the books for it now because I've been telling him all this detail, and I was like, "Yeah." It doesn't play around. Like the bad guys are winning. I wouldn't call them bad guys. It's just that Ainz is winning. So yeah. Oh, I can't go into details so because you told me not to spoil it. It's pretty much in the light novels. They have 4 additional books that kind of continues off from the end of season 3. So there was something that was really gruesome in the last 2 books that I kind of want to talk about, but I can't because, you know, that's spoilers. And I don't want to spoil it if you guys actually want to, you know about it when the time comes out, so I'll shut up about it. But all I said, all I can say is like, WTF, what the fuck? This is like Lord of the Rings. So it's like, now I need to watch it. Well, the thing is, season 3 only shows... It doesn't show the latest 4 books of the light novel. It shows book 8 and... Actually, no, it only shows book 8. If we're going it by light novel books. Actually, is it book 7? No, yeah, book 7 or 8, or both. Something like that. You know what's funny? That's kind of true. It's either you kneel before Ainz or you die. And what's worse is that Ainz isn't really trying to go through that direct method, which makes it hilarious when everyone else is making him do that. And then 7 says, my country pretty much didn't support anime merchant. What? Nani? What country are you in? We need to speak to this country. They need to give good anime quote-unquote merchandise. So it says, you're making it sound interesting than My Hero Academia. I mean, I understand why a lot of people like My Hero Academia. I was reading it way back then before the anime came out. So I can't remember everything off the top of my head. But the thing is, I don't know if My Hero Academia has a light novel for it. The only reason why I'm saying it is because I've read it. Well, for the Overlord. I read the light novel for Overlord, and it just has so much details about the very graphic scenes that happen for certain things. And Venus like, because it is. The thing is, Overlord and My Hero Academia are suited towards different audiences. I can understand why a lot of people like My Hero Academia, but then I can see why a lot of people like Overlord as well. I'm more into the fantasy sort of settings, and if it's really intriguing, and it's kind of like an isekai as well, where someone from the real world is transported into a gaming world, then it kind of has more of my appeal compared to My Hero Academia. Don't get me wrong, it is good in its own right, but if I had to choose between the two of them, I would lean more towards Overlord because as a gamer, I can kind of relate to some of this stuff. Because I played video games like Overlord, question mark. Well, I wouldn't say like exactly like Overlord, but you know, I played MMORPG games. So that has more of my appeal, and also it's a fantasy base, and once again, it's a isekai. But yeah, it's just that Overlord has a huge spin on things because the anime doesn't really show it blatantly because you do have to think about it. But when it comes to reading it, you can see that there's a lot of details and world building because of all these various factors. And reading it, you can use your own imagination to see what the fuck is going on. And also, it has a bunch of details that are left out because it can't be shown in the light novel, for example. It cannot be shown in the anime. Or the anime adaptation or manga adaptation for Overlord might take out a few things. For example, in season 1 of Overlord, in the very beginning when Ainz is actually... Ainz was meeting the Guardians, the Dark Elves. They were both really scared of Ainz. Like, it was to the point that they were apologizing half the time. Instead of, like, them bumping into Ainz and only the brother showing it. No. Even the sister was kind of fearful about Ainz. And then also, there was, what else? When Ainz decided to don on that black armor for the first time and go outside his Nazareth so he can take a personal look around his surroundings, he asked Demerge, oh god, I can't pronounce his name correctly. Hopefully I am saying it right. But he asked him to call him Dark Warrior Sama instead of, you know, being called Momonga. Which is kind of a hint to his little persona. And then also, in the beginning of Season 1, it did not state why the entire Nazareth was trying to take over the world. Ainz used that little slip-up. You know, the slip-up when Demerge was, like, within earshot and he heard that Ainz wanted to take over the world. In Season 1, the book version... the light novel version for Overlord, they explain Demerge is actually making everyone work harder, or like all of the Overlords, all of the Guardians are working harder, and they are really trying to conquer the world. In the beginning, because the problem with that is the fact that that sort of thing we didn't know about until later on, if you watch the anime. In the light novel, you know that everyone's trying to fucking take over the world. Like, everyone in Nazareth is trying to take over the world for Ainz. Because that was stated in the first few chapters. Like, before anything happened, the merge was like, yeah, this is what Ainz said, and this is what we must do. We must take over the world so we can give it to Ainz. That's why everyone is actually trying to take over the world. Now, in the anime, they didn't state this, and this is why Ainz is so confused about why certain things happened the way it did. For example, Demerge coming out of nowhere and playing as, God, I can't remember his J name, but him coming out of nowhere and doing all that stuff, yeah. It was for the sake of, for Ainz and taking over the world. I just didn't know about that till later on. But if you read the light novel version, it did state that in the beginning, which kind of gave fact like, hey, yeah, they're trying to do this for Ainz. It's just that Ainz is oblivious to it until later on, and then he's like, oh, shit. Well, the thing is, Ainz really didn't know that. Like, he said it in the beginning, just as a joke, but because of that little mistake, they actually went through with it. And then Ainz just realized, oh, shit, they're actually trying to help me take over the world. Ainz's plan was to just, you know, build up Mamon's reputation. That's why he thought Darmerge was doing all this, so he can help them out and also gather intelligence and do a bunch of other stuff off to the side. That's why Ainz was so confused when he was like, oh, shit, they're actually trying to take over the world. I should have actually cleared this mishap, but it's already too late. And then 7 says Malaysia, lol. Only 10% chance you will see anime store in Malaysia. Damn. Damn. And then Soul says, I want to know more. I want to know how he sees the world. Like, does he see his own health bar? If you read the light novel, it states that he cannot see his own health bar. Did it say that? I think so. I haven't actually read up to the scene where he fight against Shaktir yet, because like I said, I kind of am rereading all of Overlord right now, so I don't think most of the game mechanics are showing up in Ainz's perspective. And then So says he played himself. Pretty much, he just didn't realize how some of his words will actually have a huge impact on his allies' characters or creations. And the reason why he didn't take it all back is because, you know, he's the boss, and if they put a lot of work into something, he doesn't want it to be for nothing. So if he just changed his mind midway, then, you know, that's gonna tear down all the hard work all his creations were able to do. Because let's just say that he almost lost Intama during that fight against Evil Eye. Actually, better question is, what do you guys think about Evil Eye? Because I have mixed feelings about the fact that Evil Eye, is kind of cute and adorable, and I don't want her to die. But at the same time, most likely she will die. I don't know if she is going to. It's not canon yet, or it's not a huge fact. But the fact that Intama got fucked over by Evil Eye, let's just say stuff might happen later on. I'm just curious about what you guys think about Evil Eye. Nah, this isn't a spoiler or anything, because in the later books, it doesn't state what happens to Evil Eye. So I don't know if it's gonna be true that she's gonna die later, or she's not. But I want your opinions about what you guys think about Evil Eye. 7 says, hope she dies. I kind of like Evil Eye, but at the same time, the fact that she... Well, actually, no, it's kind of obvious to why she fell in love with Mamon. But, yeah. The reason why I asked this is because of the fact that if Evil Eye did kill Intama when Mamon and Nabe appeared, they will most likely kill her on the spot. She's lucky that she didn't kill her. But at the same time, I'm kind of curious to why... No, I know why she's working with the humans. But... Actually, I don't know if the anime actually states that. You guys know what Evil Eye is, right? You know what her race is? If not, then most likely the anime never actually explained it, which is kind of important. Slightly. And technically, if you guys did watch season 2, it shouldn't be a spoiler. So I'll explain my reasoning to certain stuff if you guys are interested in it. Sorry about that water. Vino says she kind of reminds me of Chartier, and then Seven says, I love the scene where Iron show off his mana in season 3. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. I know what scene you're talking about. Now, I'm not going to say much because Soul's still around. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, here's the thing. Evil Eye is technically a vampire. It's not stated specifically within the anime, since I remember watching season 2. It was actually recent, so I don't remember if there's any scene that actually explains her dealio, but in the light novel, when I was reading it way back then, I need to reread it once again. But I know that in the light novel, it does talk about Evil Eye and her reputation and what she is. She has a very notorious reputation that made her pretty much famous. And the thing is, it kind of hints at her power level because of the fact that Demirge. Let's go with Demirge. When he casts one of his spells, he instantly killed 2 of her allies. Remember that scene where he waved his hand and then fire came out of nowhere and he burned her 2 allies to a crisp? He said he was taking account of her level. So, out of all the people within the Blue Rose, I think their guild name is called, Evil Eye and the leader should be the most powerful ones of the group. And the fact that Demirge was trying to, you know, use the same power level as her just so he can immobilize them, and he did a miscalculation just because of how strong she is. That explains her kind of high reputation there. But once again, the anime didn't really state the fact that she's a vampire. It's hinted because of the way she's able to fend off against the maids and... yeah, she was able to fend off against the maids because she was able to kick Intama's butt. But the only reason why she was able to win against Intama was just because of the fact that she's a bug and she has... you know, bug repellent on her, or a spell to deal with bugs. The thing is, she wasn't able to win against her confrontation against the 2 other maids, but she did put up a fight against them because, you know, she didn't die when they did their encounter. So, pretty much Evil Eye is slightly powerful than the usual normal human. It's just that she's not actually a human. She's actually a vampire that has her own little gimmick here and there. And then Vino's like, take that, Professor. Demirge, okay. Yeah, so pretty much Evil Eye is a vampire, so I don't know. I don't want her to die because she's kind of like a comedy relief because she's in love with Ainz. And I don't know what would happen if Ainz revealed the fact that, you know, I'm a Mon. I don't know what would happen unless Ainz would never reveal that fact and she might just die before that even happens, or she might get captured or something, I don't know. But yeah, she's not a human, if I remember correctly. Because I remember her being a vampire that had a lot of years behind her and she's been doing X, Y, and Z, so... that's not really... well, that's a spoiler if you were planning to read the light novel. But at the very least, I was able to inform you guys about who Evil Eye was a bit. A bit. I know I didn't give the entire exact details about Evil Eye. But yeah. Ooh. Here's the thing. Chantier is a beast. in PvP. Like 1v1, she will rip Evil Eye. Like money's on Shawtier. If Shawtier was in her battle mode especially, money is on her. Because she's gonna win. Because when it comes to, like, I was watching someone's video talking about, like, the different power levels or how powerful is this one overlord, one guardian over the other. I gotta say that I think Shawtier is more on the PvP side, and you don't want to contend with her. I don't know if she's gonna win against Albedo or Sebas or Kakatos? Yeah. I think she might actually win against Demirge, so yeah. Oh! Ooh. That is gonna be a hard one. For waifu. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know about that. I can't give you an answer. That one's a good one, Vinos. Who? Ooh. Cause here's the thing. Like, we all know about Shawtier. Slightly. Except her boobs. Unless they're really padded, but other than that, it doesn't really. I think it does go into a lot of lore. It's just that you had to look it up in the light novel. Actually, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be reading a lot about Shawtier and how she was created in the light novel, so I might learn more about her. But the thing is, Evil Eye is still a mysterious character, and we only saw her face a couple times. So, yeah. They're both flat, so... yeah, they're both flat. I don't know. I don't know what Shawtier's regular breasts look like, so... if I had to choose between... I can't choose between Evil Eye or Shawtier. Oh, wait. Ooh. Okay, that's something you had to consider, so... Evil Eye could somewhat tolerate humans. That is a huge indicator that you need to consider. Because she's in Blue Rose, which is a bunch of humans. Flip side to that is Shawtier does not like humans. Literally, she hates... well, excuse me. She doesn't hate them. She needs to eat on them. But at the same time, she's gonna fuck around with you. Because... for example, when I was reading about Brain, excuse me. Brain Inglass, let's say, let's just say in the light novel she was, actually no, both anime and light novel kind of presented the same thing when, she was trying to hunt him down and capture him. But yeah, she's not gonna like humans, and right now I'm a human, so, most likely she will kill me. Unless I'm Ainz, but I'm not Ainz, so yeah. Vino says like sad but true. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I'll come back to you later with my answer, Vinos. It might take me a couple of days because I need to read everything again. But alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I might stream again later tonight. My battery's dying out too, apparently. I only got like, what, 14% left, so... yeah. So I'll talk to you guys in a... hopefully tonight. If not tonight, then maybe next week. When I'm resting and I'm dying on my bed. But, it's good to see you all again. Thank you for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna release a video anytime soon. All I'm doing is streaming a bit here and there. I'll try to announce it this time around through my Twitter, and hopefully my Wi-Fi is fine. If my Wi-Fi is bad by tonight, when I try to stream stuff, then I'm gonna not stream after that one try. So, I'll talk to you guys later. So see you around 7, Vinos, and anyone else who's fucking around. I remember Sol was in the chat, Yuki, and some other people. Alright, peace. Okay, apparently that's all you guys say. Yeah, I cannot pronounce her damn name. This ship waifu's name I cannot pronounce. Alright. See you guys later. Oh wait, no, wait, this is not my AZ recorded stream. Oops.